Hi.
Hi.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Mal's been sick.
I sound like a man. Yep.
But today we're going to do a hair tutorial.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're going to show you how to do Heidi braids in both long hair format
Short.
and short hair.
Mine are going to be faux Heidi braids, but they'll still look cute.
Okay. So, first things first. Look at my roots. Here's your comb.
Yeah.
First things first. Just do a little center parting. And then you're going to go all the way down the back. Just part it down the middle. Again, doesn't have to be precise. Just part your hair in two.
Luxurious hair.
Okay, so, oh God, look at those roots.
They're not that bad.
Ugh, okay, so we have it parted in two. So I'm just going to section this half off and leave it there so I can work on this side. You have this half of your hair. You're just going to start braiding it. Just a normal braid. Don't worry about French braiding or anything. Just start braiding it. And
what if people don't know how to braid?
Oh, just section it off into three and do a normal braid. Cross it over.
Cross the furthest one over.
Cross the furthest one to the back.
And then,
And
the
then
front. And then the middle.
And you just keep braiding. And don't braid it too low, like down here. Braid it like out away from your head. You just want it to be able to be long enough to cross over the top. So, braiding, under braiding, under braiding, and we're braiding. Okay. So I'm just going to put this here to keep that in place. We'll be taking it off later so you don't see a big ugly hairband. Boom. Now.
Other side.
Then we do the other side. Oh, I look like an American Girl doll.
I'll look even crazier. So.
Okay, so we have both sides braided. Check.
Yay.
Yay. Now, nice and easy. All we're gonna do. We're done!
Now you look like Heidi.
Now you can go out and take on the town in this new look of yours. Just kidding. Okay, so what we're going to do from this point, so you don't go out of the house looking like this, take a braid, and you're going to cross it up over your head. And I like to kind of push this part, hold this part down so it doesn't get all poofy. And I like to cross it not so much back here, but towards the front of my head. Kind of the crown, right where my bangs are, kind of. And you're just going to hold it there nice and tight. Take lots of bobby pins. And you're going to push it. I'm going to start up here. You're just going to push it up into the braid. Straight, kind of wiggle it around. And then push it in to hold it. Okay, so you're just putting bobby pins in. Sticking them right up inside the braid. So it's holding it securely. You just want to do it all the way down, front and back. Get some in the back there. And some down near the base of it. You just want it to be really secure so it doesn't wobble around. Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Okay. So that's one side done. And if you have thinner hair, I have pretty thick hair, so they make pretty thick braids. But if you have thinner hair, once you have your braid, you can just kind of pull on it.
Make it loose.
And make it looser to make it thicker. And now that this is secure, I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to pull this little guy out. And just kind of hold that down and put one more bobby pin to hold it in place. There. Okay, next side, same deal. Hold this down, cross her up to the top. Hold it there nice and tight. And then same thing, just start bobby pinning it. And now it's secure, so same thing. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to pull this one out. And now you can tuck it in front or back. I'm going to tuck mine in back. Right, like that. So now just a couple more bobby pins to hold that end in place. Stick that guy down. And that's it basically. Now you have some little braids, and you can take the flyaways, any flyaways you don't like, you pin them up there. If you have bangs, you can leave them out like mine. If you don't, you can just braid them in. You can also pull out little loose pieces to make it look effortless. And that's pretty much it. In the back, I want to look at it. It's just parted down the back. And that's it. It's nice for summer outing or just any time, really.
Yeah, it's good if you're trying to grow your hair out, too.
And that's pretty much it. There you go. That's the long hair version. Nice and secure. And now we will do the short hair.
Yay! Short hair now. Okay, so I use this to part, and it's a teasing brush. I got it at Sally's. Oh, Andrew texted me. Got it at Sally's. It's like $1, so I use that to like brush out my bangs and stuff. But you basically just start by making, yeah, I guess I will. It's opposite. You make a center part. You can also use anything pointy like a bobby pin or anything like that. Let's see. And I'm just going to put it in a pigtail so I get it all out of the way. Be a little lopsided for right now. Okay, so mine's going to be a little bit more in-depth because it's short, so it's kind of like fake Heidi braids, kind of, yeah. I'm also doing kind of like an inside-out braid, so it's like it lays on top of your hair instead of braided into it, if that makes any sense at all. So, here we go. Can you see? Is it okay to see?
Your hand's kind of in the way.
Okay, so I'm going to start close to the top of my head. I have bangs, so I'm going to leave those out. I might actually clip them. This is a really attractive look right now. So, yeah. Cool. Don't judge. So I'm going to start right at the top of my hair and make 3 sections. But this time I'm going to go underneath instead of over. Okay. So I'm going to take this one, go under, and this one, go under. And with this, I'm going to pick up pieces. Yeah. So keep going down. You're going to pick up pieces and go under. Pick up.
So it's like a French braid, but
pieces
you're going under instead of over.
Under. Yes. So it lays on top rather than inside, I guess.
You can be like, what are you talking about?
I know. Pieces going under. See how it's kind of making it on top? I think. Yeah.
Your hair's so dark, it's hard to see.
I'll get closer to the camera. Going under. Trying to get everything. We're going to be using a lot of bobby pins, so don't worry if you leave This is kind of just the quick version. My hair is finally starting to grow. Okay. Do you guys see it? It's kind of on top. Yeah. It's kind of difficult.
I guess practice.
Yeah, it does take a lot of practice. When I first started doing this, I was doing it the other way braid, but you kind of just have to practice. So, you get one French braid. Other side. Wow. You're basically just picking up pieces and pulling them under to create the braid. I've also been braiding my hair since I can remember, so it is. I've been practicing for a long time. That's why I can do this. Don't be discouraged if you can't do it right away.
I wonder how many people watching this just checked to see if their phone had a message.
Then I'll turn around to do the back part. But now you have 2 braids. They're so tiny. Okay, so now we're going to take lots of bobby pins. I use these ones. Pretty much you can find them all over my floor. But
or under the fridge.
Yeah.
The cats play with them.
You can get them at Target, Sally's, anywhere, really. Pretty easy. So, my hair's so dark, I feel bad. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to turn around. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have your 2 braids. And you're basically just going to crisscross them in the back like this. Because they're so tiny, they barely kind of go anywhere. But it's just kind of something different. So, I took out the little hair tie. So I have it, and I just put it right there. And then you put bobby pins in, like what Mallory said, you just put them within the braid, just kind of wherever you feel, since I obviously can't see it, kind of wherever you feel like it would be secure, I guess. And then you just wrap the other one. You kind of feel it. Or just kind of twist and pull things, and I don't know if it looks good at all. It may look terrible. I don't even know. And I like to pull them out a little bit, make them a little looser. Not so tight. But with short hair, be careful if you pull. You might pull it out. I've done that before, so. Yeah.
Can you get close up?
It's a mess back there, but you can kind of see where they go. So, I like to pull out little wispy hairs. It's opposite, so I can't see where is this.
It's very confusing.
There. I don't know. It's easy. I'm going to be wearing my hair like this a lot. It's easier to do it when your hair's really dirty. You want it to be like really greasy, so the braid holds a lot.
Yeah, there you go, right in the light, right there.
Yeah. So yeah, my hair's pretty clean, surprisingly, so it might not hold that well. But I also use Big Sexy Hair. So I just give it a little spray. There you go.
2 versions of braided hair.
And ask questions. I don't know if I explained it well enough. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Let us know what else you want to see, hair-wise.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.